vaping is obviously a popular trend now amongst teenagers, and it's very concerning. So you're putting something into your bottle, into your body, a chemical into your body that you necessarily don't know what it is. Officer Breckow has really done a good job of trying to work with the students and educate the students. We've also sent out information to the parents in newsletters, trying to inform them what vaping is and how they can work with their kid to kind of have that discussion about it.
Their generation is kind of like the guinea pigs for this method of consuming drugs, and I don't think it's a real good place to be a guinea pig generation when you don't really know what's going to happen 10 or 20 years later.
Well, number one is know what you're doing. I mean, I think people will do it just either out of peer pressure or trying to fit in with their social group, and a lot of time we'll talk to kids and like, why are we choosing to do this? And they'll say, I don't even like it, I just do it because my friends do it. So it's that peer pressure that they're succumbing to, and it's and so I'd say, is that what you really want to do? I mean, it's easy to say no. And so I would say probably the biggest thing to talk to kids is know what you're putting in your body. You're putting a chemical into your lungs, and it just doesn't make sense.
Right, my name is Frank Lavecchio. I am a physician here at Banner University Medical Center in Phoenix. I work for the Department of Medical Toxicology, and medical toxicology deals with many things, but some of them are the side effects of drugs, the side effects of toxins, and occasionally we deal with animal bites. So normally, historically, people used to smoke cigarettes, or they would chew tobacco. Well, vaping takes that process by heating it up to a super high temperature and is able to just get the vapor, which has nicotine in it.
Some parents don't realize what they are. They see these things, and sometimes students will play them off as battery chargers or flash drives, different things like that. And again, with the parents having no real idea of what they are. So what I would suggest to those students is decline it in the way that's most comfortable to you. Some students find that like making an excuse is the easiest way to decline something. Hey, I can't right now, I got to get to class, I got a paper to turn in, I got a test to study for.
It does have negative health impact. It's probably just like smoking 60 years ago, no one knew what the negative impacts were. Then all these studies came out and how it causes cancer. I don't think vaping's any different. So there is health risk, and I know everyone, especially teenagers, they feel invincible, and maybe that they don't understand the long-term impact, and maybe we don't even understand the long-term impact right at this point. But you're putting a chemical into your lungs, right? It's just common sense. Use common sense.
So, although it might be perceived by some to be safe, we won't know for many years if it is truly safe. But what we do know is that every time you vape, you do take in some of these chemicals that are known to be associated with cancer. Well, we don't have enough data to say what the long-term effects of vaping are, but we can say that you'll be addicted and you'll have a chemical that you need in your body to function. But unfortunately, there's been some deaths from little kids, little toddlers, little 2-year-olds, running around the house and taking just one big gulp of the vaping liquid. So the liquid nicotine is very powerful. If you have a teaspoon, it's equivalent to a couple packs of cigarettes. So you imagine all the flavors that you see are bubblegum, tutti frutti, vanilla, chocolate. They're all geared towards young adults. And a little child might go buy it and lick it and get into trouble. The other thing is a lot of these cancer studies are usually done on older people, not young kids. So even though there's some drugs that might be safe in older people, we don't know if it's the same for young kids whose brains are changing every day. And there is somebody, when they advertise, they don't show an ugly old guy like myself. They show, nice, younger, let's say prettier. They show prettier people. It's all very, very similar to what happened way back when. you just kind of see it. Things like Santa Claus vaping. I don't always vape, but when I do, I choose Vapor Shark. I'm not sure if Santa Claus vapes. That made you look cool with smoking. And we got fooled again. It kind of died down a little bit. Now the new generation is being fooled by it all too.